People, how's everybody doing? If you're all out there, this is our first live podcast that we're trying to do. Hoping to see people in the chat here. I know it was a little last minute tonight, but hopefully come now, we'll do it every Thursday, see if we get people in here and see how it goes. Yeah, the dog downstairs barking away. I've been getting so many deliveries lately, whether it be nuts.com or all these crazy things. Nuts.com, how fitting that is. All right, guys. Yep. Got Angelo working the tripod here.
Boom, boom.
Gonna close out on this computer. Oh, we got somebody in here. Hey, we got one viewer. So yeah, tonight we're gonna be looking to talk about some new things in the less lethal world, all the new stuff that's been coming out. Me and Angelo are so grateful to you guys for all you've done, supporting us and helping us out. Since I'm doing this really for like the first time, if you don't mind typing something in here, I don't see any chat on here. It's very bizarre. Yeah, is it there? For some reason, I don't see the chat. I see 3 of yous in here.
Is it possible that you could watch yourself go live?
Yeah, chat filter, community. Okay, so that's tapped. All right, all messages. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Now I got you. I figured. All right, I got it. Hey, Tom from California, you're here. Greg, how you doing? Good. Now I could see you guys. I got everybody in. Hello, Donald. How's everything tonight? So I want to tell all you guys, thank you for all your support. It's really been great. It's something we've talked about doing for a long time, both the less lethal products we're coming out with, the accessories, and the live stream. And there's so much to talk about, you know. There's a lot of good things out on the market now, and it's really shocking to me how over just the last year, so many things really blew up. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago, we were talking like just basically your Umarex stuff, your FSCs, the TCP. Now we have, I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing the new Grimberg products that are coming out there. They look really, really good. So I'm hoping, you know, I put in an order for my gavel carry. And I got to make an apology. Kurt from Grimberg, he got on today. I had thought his rounds were made overseas. They're not. Only the chemical ones are. He actually clarified to me that he makes his rounds in-house in Maine. He has an inject molder. So I had to apologize to him for that. I had no idea. I thought Duke had made them, but they don't. He apparently makes all of his own rounds, which is awesome. You know, it's a lot of work. You know, you're making launchers, you're making rounds, I can only imagine he's probably busy day and night. And I love the Joule V3s. I use them all the time. And like I talked about in some of my other videos, you know, I really, really think using something that's branded by a reputable, less lethal company is the best thing we can do for liability wise. So many times I see things go awry. I do security, and I've seen some real horror stories of people get jammed up using the wrong stuff or thinking they can use something that they can't use, and it really can backfire on you. Is the carry good? I'm assuming it is, Donald. I haven't gotten the carry yet. I placed my order for it about 2 weeks ago, and this batch is supposed to come out in May. I mean, the size of it is great for concealed carry. You can't be there's nothing else out there that's that compact. And the jewels seem pretty good. What I'm looking to see is, and I don't know too much about it, but I know you can use I believe an 8 gram, a 12 gram, and a 16 gram CO2 cartridge. I'm curious if you get a little bit more power and better results if you use a 16 gram cartridge with the stock barrel, that you won't run out of power by the last fifth shot. So I'm gonna do, that's the first experiment I'm gonna do when I get my gavel carry. I think it's going to be good. The quality looks good. And then you have at the end of the year, I believe he said the solstice is coming out. I'm looking forward to that because that has the CO2 inside the magazine with the projectiles. And that's nice because when you're done, you just pop it out and put a new one in and you're good to go. You don't have to change the what you call it, the CO2 either. All right, so I ordered the carry January 11th. They reported yesterday that they may ship next. Oh, yeah, I know that's a lot. That's the only thing, man. The backup time, January, and we're going into April is next week. February, March, 3 months. That's a long time to have to wait. I hope you have another launcher that you do use in the meantime. But yeah, that's the thing that kills me. I mean, I put the order in last week and they're projecting sometime in May. And I get it on both ends. Listen, when you're a one-man show and you're your own business and you're making stuff like that, it's hard. It's not like it's mass production, and he is really the only guy on the block that's producing something like that. So I guess we have to have patience. It's better to have to wait than not be able to get it at all, I'm assuming. So it's different. I don't, so I'm, Donald, I'm not sure what you mean by that. So there's three. So the Gavel 1 came out. The Gavel 1 is a decent size. It's kind of like a Glock 17, I'm guessing, that size. I don't believe they manufacture, I could be wrong because I thought I saw one on the site the other day for sale, or if they slowed production with that. Then there's the Gavel Carry, which is a smaller compact model. And that one looks really cool because it has the magnetic detents and it has a barrel that removes, and you can put a little longer barrel in there. So, and it uses all three cartridges, I believe. I know it uses the 12 and the 16. And then there's going to be a third model coming out at the end of the year. It's going to be called the Solstice. That looks super promising out of all of them because the magazine comes out and you put the CO2 into the magazine with the rounds, and just like a regular firearm would be. So yeah, the Gavel Carry is definitely different than the regular Gavel, and the Solstice is different than both of them as well. So that's the way it's going to work with that. It's a matter of waiting. And I think once everything, starts going and things start getting out there, I think people are going to be happy with this. So far, he's been very rep. Everybody I know that's gotten one has either A, enjoyed it, or B, if there was an issue, he's made good on it. And that's really all you can ask for, it's all trial and error. Hey, Paul, first time live. Yeah, well, it's not, I've been watching you. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate your support. Oh, good. You just got the extender. Yeah, we're having a little bit of problem, not with everybody, but you have to reach out to me. That little extender, we're having problems with the followers. Sometimes the followers, I don't know if it's the high intensity of the CO2 being so cold. So if you have a follower that breaks, reach out to me right away. We started making new followers. So if anything happens to your follower, tell us. We'll get you the new ones out there. And it's trial and error. If anything happens to them, we'll replace them. You don't have to worry about that. So please, reach out to me on that. It's not really my first time. I tried doing a live once or twice before, but there were some glitches and some problems in my crazy schedule. Now we're going to try doing this live once a week. I think it's nice because I want to get to know you guys, and there's a lot of talented people out there and people that have good ideas that they can help us with. Do you know the prices? Well, I'm assuming you're talking of the Gavel Carry. On their website, I know they're pricey. I want to say the new Gavel Carry is about $650, something around that area. Yeah, it's the same price as like a regular firearm. It's not cheap. I do get it though. I mean, he's milling it out of, solid blocks of aluminum. He's got the 3D printers going. Nothing is cheap, that's it. But it's okay if it's not cheap. I'm going to tell you something. I was thinking about this yesterday on one of my videos. Number one, it may not be cheap, but greedy pays twice. Sometimes it's better to invest the money. If the company is going to stick behind the product, fix the product, and it's a good product, you don't mind paying once for something and it lasts. That's the first thing. It's kind of like buying cheap shoes. You buy shoes for 20 bucks and your feet hurt all day. You wind up going out and buying an expensive pair. Now you wasted the $20 plus you had to go out and buy the new pair, the expensive pair that feel comfortable. So it does pay if the product is good. The other thing too is, I said, if you're buying something from a less lethal company that's reputable and it's expensive, or you take something that's like a paintball marker and you modify it, and now you go out and use it, you might spend more money in legal fees trying to defend yourself than you would have if you spent the money and bought the real less lethal item from a reputable less lethal company and didn't have to modify it or touch it. And in the long run, it might save you more money. So that's something to think about. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? I was just looking at you on the site, and your boxes went out and everything. It's nice. I'm glad you're on here. Hope all the hype is worth it. Yeah, I hope all the hype is worth it too. That's all we could. It's all we could do until we really have this thing. And wow, wait, 2,000 for the carry with all. So I just ordered the gavel carry for $650, and I ordered the barrel for like another 60 something dollars. So it's about 7 and change. I mean, if you're going to buy the holster, I guess, yeah, depending on what people buy, but that's a little crazy. I wouldn't get it all at once. I would just start before I invest that into it. I'd want to make sure the launcher works. There's so many holsters out there that it might fit. You can always go back and get the holster from, like that holster, Scorpion Tactical Glide. It'll hold a bunch of different launchers and even guns too that are big. It'll hold everything. And sometimes you could find a holster, especially a leather one, on eBay that was made. Like I had one for a Springfield Armory XD 9mm, and it was great from my HDP 50. It fit it like a glove. So I'd start off with just the launcher and see maybe the barrel and see what you could get. But yeah, that's a lot of money, man. You could buy a lot with that money. Question on holsters. Okay, Raul. Question on holster. Getting the Scorp good. Yeah, I suggested, but really, really want to find something that holds the Olight. Well, what are you going to be using in the Scorpion? Are you going to be using the X68, or are you going to be using the Burner? If you're using the X68, somebody told me that they fit a light on theirs in that Scorpion, but I can't fit in. The light I'm using from Votatu does not fit in there. So I don't know. I know what's its face? MCS, they're coming out with some hard holster, but it looks like it's going to be kind of bulky. They said that should hold a light too. So we'll see. You guys make we're trying to make a phenomenal product. Like I said, we had some issues. I think even with you, I think you had a follower that didn't work, if I'm not mistaken, Brandon, and we had to send you new ones. So we're trying that, we're tweaking things as we go along. We'll stand behind our product if anything happens to it and make good on it. Because at the end of the day, it's important. It's your life depends on it. You spend money on it. And it's a learning curve. We're all learning together. So yeah, we're trying to make a good product, and there's always room for improvement, and we're striving every day. Angelo's fantastic. I mean, his CAD abilities is just, it surpasses everybody's. I am so impressed. I go in the room with him. So I'll give you a little backstory on Angelo. Me and Angelo go back till we're 13 years old. We became friends at 13 years old and in high school, and we've been best friends ever since. And we both originally lived in New York. I moved out here to Pennsylvania in 2015, we I retired early. Angelo retired early this year. He sold his house in New York and he moved in with me while he's looking for a place to settle down. And turns out we're having the greatest time ever. It's we started this accidentally and it's been fun. And you know, it's funny, my old lady, my wife, she yelled every night, she's like, it's like frat house city over here. And it really has been the greatest thing, you know. And he's been doing this for a little while. It's been a hobby of his. That's why if you reach out to Angelo or me, I'll reach out to him. He can really make almost anything. And if he can, he'll tell you he can. But if you need a product for something else, it doesn't have to be less lethal. You could hit us up and give it to him and he'll run it by and he'll answer you honestly whether he can make it or he can't. Ooh, I have to look. Hey, good afternoon, Air Guns Anonymous. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Raul, I got to look at the Blackhawk Omnivore. I think that's a multi-fit. It fits a lot of different things. I know on the firearm aspect, it fits a ton of stuff, the Omnivore. Like you could fit almost everything into that thing. So I don't have experience. I do have experience with Blackhawk. They make great products. I have a few Blackhawk holsters. I use one actually for work every day, and it's a really great product. I don't know what'll fit it or not, but you know. Oh, you said, but not for EDC. Yeah, well, yes, correct. It's more for work, the Omnivore. It's pretty, unless you're going to wear a baggy shirt. But their products are very good. You know, it might not be for, concealed carry. It could be for everyday carry, but just not concealed carry. Or you got to live in a place where it's cold and you're wearing out a shirt like me. But Blackhawk makes solid. I have a lot of Blackhawk stuff. I have a Blackhawk utility belt for work and everything. They have really good products. So purchased the Gavel V2 in November 2024. 130 days. Until I made a complaint. Yeah, Kurt refunded my purchase same day because I didn't want the carry with its ridiculous barrel. You know, that's, yeah, I'm torn between this. I get his struggle. He is trying hard. He seems like he gets frustrated. I will be honest with you. I am not a big fan of his customer service. I think it could be better. I had an incident. He got a little upset with me before because I called him out on it. So I'm not sure if he's a big fan of mine, but I respect the man and he has a good product. He's working hard on it. And, he's doing the right thing. I did email him recently about something and I never heard back. I emailed him like 3 weeks ago about something. And I'll be honest with you, I asked if I could, because I wanted to do it on the channel and I wanted to start 3D printing products for it. I asked him if I could get a gavel early, if I could, he had an extra one, I could get bumped to the front of the list. I never even heard from him. So I just waited till the wait list opened up and I just ordered one and paid for it off the wait list, and I'll just wait till I get it. But it's not even I care if he sent me one or not. I just wanted him to no, you got to wait your turn, or yeah, I got one, but I heard nothing from him. So I know that's a little frustrating, but he might be a one-man show doing all his own thing, and I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He has a good. The Jewel V3s are great. They really, really are. Oh, I just kicked my little phone here. TA, I think major props should be given to Kurt and Grimberg for taking the big step in. Yeah, I will agree with you. All right. That's why I have nothing bad at all to say about the guy. He's the only one with the cojones big enough to start this and really, really and he's doing it all by himself. So right off the bat, you got to have respect for the guy for doing that. And that's why we have to have a little patience with it. And I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm coughing up the money because, from the people I know that have the gavel, they say the quality is very good. And I don't doubt it, And yes, it is nice to have a product that is made in the USA. I personally am not hell-bent on it, not because I am very patriotic. It's just I understand sometimes it's hard. You have products inside the thing, and then you have people steal ideas. They go to China, they make the things. That's one of the big controversies. there's nothing you can really 100% do about it except try to support American products as much as possible. But, at the end of the day, you also need your self-defense launchers, and also, too, the price. You know, not everybody can afford something that's very expensive. That's why there are different level things for different people. But hands down, if I had to choose a burner or a gavel, I wouldn't even look at the burner. I mean, the gavel, you're talking a whole different level and a whole different class. So, yeah, I give him a ton of credit. Nobody else is doing it so far. Thoughts on CO2 car quality? Been using Crossman. I'm assuming Crossman because you said Cross, but not sure if what. Okay, I always hear Umarex is better. I use both. Kind of if I'm in a pinch, here's what I do for I either order from Vulcan and I get like a box of 100, or if I'm running low, I run to Tractor Supply and I grab, if they have Umarex, I bought Daisy and I bought Crossman. I haven't had any bad issues with any of them. From what I hear, Umarex does have a better one, but I haven't had any issues with any CO2, and I kind of take what I can get when I get out there and get what's on sale. I don't see much differences in power or anything when I use them. I don't know if some are more dirty than others, but I haven't had issues. I've used them all. All right, where is Berna? See, I don't know what's. Yeah, I know that was a long time. I know what you're talking about. That little burner that was supposed to come out. Boom, nothing. We never heard anything about it. Yeah, that was, and they were supposed to have these proprietary new rounds for that burner CE. Nothing. Just it was talked about and then gone. But I got to be honest with you, they missed the boat, because even if they came out with the CE tomorrow, the gavel carry is going to blow that thing away power wise and quality wise. Because Burner, don't forget, they're not a cheap company. They're in the ballpark the same thing. I mean, they're charging $479 for a 20 joule LA. It's, they're not cheap. So yeah, I use Crossman a lot too, Donald. All right. I hate the Vulcan 12 grams. Oh, why? I get better numbers with the Umarex. Okay, I've used the Vulcan a lot, and I never got really bad numbers. I just get them because they're very affordable, and when I'm practicing or trying things, it's easy to go through them. I do say sometimes when I carry, I keep the Umarex CO2s in the launcher, but I do use Vulcan, and I haven't had any bad experience. Oh, what silicone oil do I use? So I use the Salt Supply PSG lubricant. Here, I'll get it. Hang on a second. I'll show you which one it is. I have it actually right next to me. That's why. So I just use this stuff, and it's really great. I don't want to jinx it, but I've been using it in the X68, and I haven't had any problems with my O-rings. I just buy this, and I drop it. It's from Salt Supply, and it's, I wish they sold a bigger bottle, but yeah, it's been pretty good. Burning out wind that people don't want proprietary ammo, and yeah, that was it. So that must be it. Air Guns and he has a great channel, by the way, and he really does a lot of research. So if he's saying that, it's probably gospel. So yeah, so if they got wind that people didn't want a proprietary round, I guess, and they kind of 80-60 idea, that's possible. S1 1004 synthetic oil with PT. Yeah, that's a motor oil, right? Is that a motor oil, Super Lube? I think that's a synthetic motor oil. I think you can use that actually. I get my best numbers with Umarex as well. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fool around. I was gonna actually order a big box of Vulcans this week, and I didn't order them yet. So maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just. I haven't seen Umarex in the stores near me. I mean, I have to order them online. But last time I went to Tractor Supply, I wound up getting some daisies they had, and that's it. Hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for ordering some stuff. We got your order out there. Everything's going good over here. But yeah, I'd be willing to try the Super Lube for the synthetic oil and see how that goes. All right, no CO2 can beat the Vulcan. Yeah, well, that's 100% true. Nothing can beat. I mean, I get a box of 100 for 40 something bucks. You can't beat that price, especially if you're plinking and practicing and constantly doing stuff. And if you want to use Umarex or whatever, for when you're carrying, yeah. But if you're just fooling around and plinking and trying things out, you can't beat $46 for 100 of them. It's just, that price is off the charts. It's great. CO2 can be the okay, at least here. Yeah, okay, so you're in Europe. So then, yeah, it's same thing here. Like I said, the price, Vulcan, 100 of them, $46. It's crazy. Goes to, what goes to 68? I'm not sure. Raul, what goes to 68? 68 joules, or I'm not sure what that is. Umarex on sale on Amazon. Okay, I could check that out. I finally just got Amazon Prime. Well, I don't have Amazon Prime. Angelo has Amazon Prime, and I'm always using his Amazon Prime for stuff. But yeah, I got them from Amazon. Get them 50 for 30. But that's a good deal. 50 for 30 bucks, especially if it's Umarex. Yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah, the Super Lube. Super Lube. I got to try the Super Lube. It looks like it might be a winner. The Super Lube. Yeah, I got to go check out Vulcan CO2. Yeah, their price is really good. Is cheaper now. Yeah. Umarex. Oh, it's just hard for me to find Umarex unless it's online. If I walk into Tractor Supply, it's hit or miss. They can have one of the three in there, and I just grab what I could if I need one at a pinch. So working on some new stuff now too. I'm grateful. DK Spencer, he was great. He sent me a box today with some stuff in there that I needed for measurements and stuff to take for a new product that's coming out. So stay tuned for that. And the other thing is, I'm really grateful, man. Yesterday, my night was made. I came home and Angelo said to me, "Hey, did you look in the room?" And I said, "No." The box came. He opened it up. LLC 24/7, man. You gotta love him and his channel. He's a great guy. He sent me that Barnett Demon crossbow. It's the little handheld pistol crossbow. I went out today. We were trying to sight it in the backyard after work. I got I got a couple of bales of hay, and it went right through the bale of hay and out the other end. And which I was surprised. The bales of hay are really they're thick. So that was kind of cool. All right, gotta go check on. Oh yeah, okay. Just got my package from VKS Chamber with, oh nice, with a bunch of goodies. Good stuff. Yeah, DK really is the man. I was so fortunate this summer. I went down south, and on the way back, I messaged him. He's like, "Hey, stop over for dinner." And me and my old lady, we stopped at his house for dinner, and it was like we were long lost buddies. He's the great. I mean, we just built a great friendship. He is, not only is he a great guy, he's a great father, a great husband, and he has a great family. He's just really, really good people. He really is. So yeah, you can't ask for a better person. What happened with the short? Okay, so nothing happened with the shorter comp barrel. We're not sure that we really want to release that because of liability issues and everything. We really don't want to make anything that's going to increase power. We want to just focus on products that enhance the launcher and not necessarily make it more powerful. I mean, if you get the MCS barrel and put it on there, you're at 70 joules. I mean, that's just, down the road, maybe we may start doing a little machining where if somebody sent us their barrel and didn't want it so long, we may cut it down on the lathe for them. But then again, you're using their barrel, the MCS. I don't know. It's something we have to talk about and come up with together and think about, me and Angelo. But yeah, we're trying to stick away from making anything that increases power. my point of view is I want everybody, there's so many good things now that are powerful. Like you could buy the X68, 50 joules out of the box. You could buy a barrel for that to get it up to 70 plus joules. You could buy the gavel carry. There are a lot of launches out there now where the power, I can't wait for the new Umarex AR style 30 joules to come out. That's going to be pretty wild. So yeah, so we haven't released that barrel. We've talked about it on and off. We're not sure if we're really going to do it. As of now, we're holding off for that. But yeah. I have Jeff Mackey special. Love it. Thanks again, buddy. Yeah, Jeff comes up with really, really cool stuff. He has a lot of wild. He has some wild inventions that he makes. Some really cool carbine kits, especially for like those Umarex thing. He eats, sleeps, and drinks that stuff, especially the Umarex stuff. He's the man to ask for that, you know. So yeah, Jeff is definitely has a lot of ingenuity, and everything that he makes looks top-notch professional. It's not like it, you know, it's not like it looks like a Frankenstein thing that he made in the base. He does a good job. You know, he can pretty much make anything for his Umarexes and stuff. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate all your support tonight. It was nice. We had about 16 people in here. We talked for about a half an hour. Let's do this again next Thursday. We'll pick some other topics and talk about it. I really, really love getting to know you guys. You guys, honestly, are what keep me going. Forget even the ordering and the making the stuff. It's the fact that we're a community, and like I said, I made friends with DK Spencer, and you know, we made a great friendship. And another guy who's moving here to Pennsylvania from Brooklyn, New York, he's been messaging me every night. He's from the Less Lethal chat, and he's going to be moving up here to the Poconos. We're going to get together, so it's going to be really good. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're all going to have a good evening, a good weekend. It's my wife's birthday. She's turning 35. I wish I was turning 35, but she's turning 35 this weekend. So tomorrow and Saturday, I'm going to be busy with her. Me and Angelo, we're going out with her. She has her girlfriends from work and from school. We're going to go to the casino and out to eat and this, that, and the other thing. So it should be fun. I'll try to take some live stuff from the casino of us doing some non-less lethal stuff over there. Are there any more Pistelli 68 products? Yes, we are. We're making quite a few right now. It's not ending. Stay tuned. We actually are printing something up right now that will be helpful to you. You'll see it in the next probably 2 or 3 days. Well, maybe 4 days, because with her birthday this weekend, we might not be doing too much except sleeping off our drinking binge when we go out partying. Happy birthday to her. Yep. I tried to get her up here. Name's Ariel. I tried getting her up here on the chat to say hello. So it's good. She's 35. She's got to keep up with me. I turned 50. Me and Angela both turned 50 this year. We can't believe it. We don't know where the years have gone, but we feel better now than we probably did when we were young. Do we feel better now than we did back? Yeah, he says the same thing. We feel a hell of a lot better now. So, and honestly, none of us could do any of this stuff without his super artistic ability. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you next week. Hey, Black Powder Papa, before, I know you're catching us on the end, we're doing a half hour. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. If you guys don't know Black Powder Papa, he's got an awesome channel. I wish he was here earlier. We're talking about the gavel carry. We're all excited. I ordered my gavel carry. If Kurt isn't too mad at me and decides not to send it to me. I already paid for it, so hopefully I'll get it. But yeah, sometimes I think I frustrate him, but I'm looking forward to it. I think he's got great products, and I you know, we talk about giving him 2 thumbs up. He's the only one with the balls to come up with a really good quality high-end launcher, and I'm really excited for it. Okay, yep, guys are saying Airgun Anonymous there. He's saying hi to the Papa. Oh, it's great. We got all good guys in here tonight, man. This is awesome. We got some heavy hitters here. This is good stuff. Yeah, we appreciate you. It's really good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he'll send it too. I swear by his jewels. Honestly, I carry his jewels every day. I was telling him I use them for work at I do armed security, and that's my Less Lethal. that I take a less lethal with me to work, and I bring I have the jewels in it. I have the jewels, and I have the Duke for different things. His jewels are really good. He does make good quality products. And he, like I said, he's the only one who's doing it out there. He's the only one with the cojones to do this, and I give him a lot of credit. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah. After 50, yeah, life gets good after 50. Tonight I'm gonna try to enjoy myself a fat stogie, and I have no wine or no beer though for tonight, so it'll just be wine and coffee tonight. Yeah, that's what I carry too, but yeah, definitely other options can perform. Oh, Black Powder Papa, did you ever get the X68? Did you order that? And if you did, I'm curious to know what you think about it. And I know it's big and it's huge. It's not everybody's favorite to carry around, but it is. It packs a wallop, especially with those Grimberg jewels. Man, it's like those Jewel V3s were designed for that thing. They really perform the best in the inside of that thing. So let me know if you get. I'm sure if you do, you'll do a video. I just been swamped with stuff lately. Between work here, taking care of 2 elderly parents, and taking care of my wife. So Geneva Cigar, when you yeah, I'll look into that one. I'll ask them at my cigar store. Yeah. Oh, yes, I did. I'm loving it so far, but haven't put it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your video on. I'm glad you're loving it. Yeah, it is pretty wild. It's good. So now, good. Now I know you have it. We got to get you some stuff for it to toy around with. You message me off a camera, and on PM, go to the messenger, Black Powder Papa. We gotta have you have some fun with that Pistelli 68 there. All right, guys, I'm signing off. If I don't, my old lady's gonna yell at me that I don't spend time with her tonight. Between all my nonsense, she has a lot of patience for me. Trust me. All right, God bless. I'll talk to you guys next week, and I'll try to post some videos over the weekend. Stay safe and have a great night. Peace out.